Hello everyone and welcome to this exciting video. I want to do this multi-camera but I'm just so excited I'm going to get this information out there. Now, Taskmaster UK, just said Taskmaster UK because I did a poll on Sunday. On Sunday I did a poll on Taskmaster World asking if we should move all my Taskmaster World UK, all my Taskmaster UK content onto Taskmaster World. Still yet to find out a result. But from what I can see, seems like that might be what might be happening. So I just want to make sure that I've made it clear in these videos that I'm on about Taskmaster UK, so that if it does get moved over, I only have to film the intro bit. Right. So today, you already know the answer of what's happened because they've just announced it on Taskmaster series 12, episode 10. The review will be out tomorrow, Friday. And what the thumbnail, you've seen the thumbnail as well, but I am so excited. Now, there is one name on this list that I might mispronounce, but I'm here to tell you my thoughts on whether I like it, whether I didn't like it, like the lineup, whether I know them, where do I know them from, what they're most famous for, and you get the gist. So I've got it on the iPad so I can read it out. First of all, the name I might mispronounce. In Ardle London. I've already struggled pronouncing his name. Now, let's see if the iPad can... Nope, the iPad does not want to read it out loud for us today. But it's Ardle O'Hanlon. Woohoo! He did it. Tom did it, he said it correct. La 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 la, he did it. Yay! He did it, la la. Woo! He's best known... I almost dropped it. He's best known... Really have? He's best known for playing Father Dougal Maguire in the 90s sitcom Father Ted, and I can't remember who he played in My Hero, but he's quite famous for My Hero. Gold recently re-showed it last year. It was on Gold a lot, My Hero, and he is a guest that I never expected to see again, like, just in general, because he has been in Death in Paradise, BBC, but that's drama, so I never expected comedy to come back for him. I never expected him to be... He's not a panel show-ist, like the others, apart from one of them. I've all been on panel shows. Well, we'll get on to that, but I've never seen him on a panel show. That might be because I missed that episode with him in it, but I just never expected him to be... I think it's like Victoria Coren Mitchell from series 12. She was one that I never expected either. But he's an actor, comic actor, but it turns out if you look him up on Twitter, he's also a stand-up. So I do need to watch some of his stand-up material so I know what he's like as himself, not just as Father Dougal Maguire and the actor and the character in My Hero. I think it's George Sunday, I think. That's what he's called. But anyway, we move on to the next one. The next one is Bridget Christie. Now, I don't know her at all. Never heard of her. Don't know her. Her face looks familiar when you Google her. But I Googled her, and apparently she's a stand-up comedian. Now, I did some more Googling, and I found out she appeared on RHLSTP, Richard Herring's Leicester Square Theatre podcast. The YouTube video of it. That's what I'm going to do. I'll be watching her on YouTube to find out who is she? Who is Bridget Christie? Who is Bridget Christie as a person? Who is Bridget Christie? That's all I want to know. Who is Bridget Christie? 3 words. Who is she? Because I want to know who she is. So I can't give any more of an answer because I have no clue who she is. So I could give more of an answer when I know more about her. And I'll probably do what Jamie did. Jamie Does TV is a fantastic YouTuber. I'll probably do what she did, where she did shorts of where you'll know them from or how to know them better. I'll probably do a whole video on that for these lot once I've learned who Bridget Christie is. Chris Ramsey is the next one, who's a stand-up presenter and podcast host. He hosts a podcast that shall not be named in this video because, as I've said several times, we're a family-friendly YouTube channel, and so we don't mention YouTube, and we don't mention podcasts that have inappropriate names or anything inappropriate, really. Sorry about the camera movement, I just want to try and get my whole head in whilst I'm talking. He presented most recently the 2021 Children in Need. He's got a new BBC Two show coming out. He did a show on Comedy Central. Now, I'm gonna learn to love him as a comedian over time. Over the 10 weeks next year, he'll be on Taskmaster. But at the moment, I'm not a fan of him, but I will research him and listen to more stuff he's done and get involved in more of his career so I can learn more about him, and I might end up liking him as a comedian. But for right now, he's not on my list of favourite comedians. Next, we have Judy Love, stand-up comedian, presenter, and former Strictly contestant. Now, Judy Love. Judy Love appears on a lot of shows recently, and something happened to Judy Love. Same with Desiree Birch. Now, Desiree released a photo before it was announced that she was a contestant with a white background and a load of different outfits. Posted it to Instagram. Reddit users, whatever that Reddit thing, had discovered she might be in it, and they've done the same for Judy Love. They did the same for Judy Love, because they did. It was like more months even before the Series 13 studio recordings had even been announced, months in advance. And so, it was confirmed. Now, Judy Love recently appeared on Strictly. I don't watch Strictly Come Dancing on BBC One, so I don't know how well she did, but she's appeared on Glassland many times. She has a secondary host-ish stint on John Richardson's Channel Hopping, which is a fantastic series on Comedy Central, so she's going to do brilliant. She's appeared on a few panel shows, and so I'm quite intrigued to see how well she does. And finally, we have someone who recently appeared on Live at the Apollo in the new series. Someone who appeared on one episode of Yesterday, Today and Tomorrow, a satirical panelish show. Sophie Juker. She's a up-and-coming, I say up-and-coming because she seems quite new in the roster, but she's done quite a lot. She's regular in a lot of panel shows. She's way up there, and her appearance on Live at the Apollo in the most recent series has been fantastic. I'm excited to see how she does, and I'm excited to see if this helps her career. Because, as we all know, Taskmaster helps certain comedians' careers. Because other comedians that are really, really popular are already popular, might get other panel shows where before they wouldn't have, but this will help them. I'm so excited. Now, I was going to talk about all the Reddit stuff and how people predicted certain comedians and this, that, the other, but I'd already mentioned the Judy Love stuff. So, that from what I know, and from what I googled and looked at and all previous posts, and old posts and posts this, that, the other, I found out what people thought were, we all just assumed Judy Love was going to be in it. But, anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm so excited for Series 13. And don't forget my review of Series 12. Episode 10 comes out tomorrow. But I'm so excited to see Series 13 next year. But I will be reviewing or talking about my thoughts on the lineup for the New Year's special when that gets announced. My thoughts on it. Me reacting to the video probably, hopefully. Of the and reviewing the episode, because I never did that. Same with Ghosts. If you're a Taskmaster, if you're a The Weird Side viewer watching this on the original channel, not the re-upload on Taskmaster World, I will be reviewing the Christmas special, because I didn't do that last time. But anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. Thomas, bye. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm so excited for Series 13.